Hi, John here. I'm just ringing the police station again in Auckland Central to try and get a hold of Tony Geldenhuis. We're recording. Always record. Hopefully we'll get through. Trying to resolve the 61 Cook Street this week. Again.
You have reached the Auckland Central Police Station. If this call is an emergency, hang up and dial 111. If you know the number you require, dial it now. For all inquiries,
Very frustrating.
Push 1 now to be connected to our custody unit. For all lost and found inquiries, push 2 now. If you wish to make a report that does not need immediate police assistance, push 3 now to be connected to our customer service desk. Thank you. 1 moment, please.
Okay, here we go. Yes, could I speak to Tony Geldenhuis, please?
Sorry, he's just at lunch right now. Oh, hang on 1 second. Who am I speaking to?
John, Wanoa?
Wanoa?
Yes, he knows me.
Okay, sure. Hang on 1 second.
Thank you. Seems to be there. Let's wait. Hope.
Oh, please, Renella.
No, thank you.
Visit www.police.govt.nz.
I'll make Tony.
You have reached the office of Tony Geldenhuis, Customer Service Manager for Auckland Central Police. I'm sorry, Tony is currently out of the office at the moment, but please leave your name and number and he will return your call. Thank you.
Yeah, hi Tony, it's John Wanoa here again. I thought the receptionist was going to put me through to you. Let's just come back from lunch. Can you call me please, 3684842? I've sent you an email of what's happening here with 61 Cook Street. So I just want to discuss that with you. I can't raise Mike Clement or Aaron Pascoe, and the subject of the matter is Aaron Pascoe now, with him being involved now with this commercial lien contract that we have going. Grey Mallet is ready to, I've instructed him to go ahead and seize the property, and these documents have gone through to the British High Court and also to the British Secretary of State Defence Force, because we are not getting anywhere with the police or the Defence Force here or the Navy to assist us with the Confederation titles and the affidavits and everything that we're doing here, which is legal. Okay, so call me, have a quick skip through of what I've just written to you. It's gone all over the place. It's on Facebook, everybody's watching, and we want to get to the bottom of it, and jurisdiction, the rest of everything. I've done all my homework, and the lawyers are quite happy. There's a fraud involved, and also the private investigator. I'm a private prosecutor now, and so we're doing this in front of people. We've got a big membership now following us on the case on Facebook. So give me a call, and I'll wait for you here. Okay? We're getting ready to go to Westminster to take these straight through there. So if nothing happens here, it'll happen over there. Okay? Very serious. I'm very serious with what I do. making statements with the police and with Aaron Pascoe. Now the Tuhoi complaints are now our business to resolve what happened there too. A lot of stuff we're not happy with. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll see you shortly, and give me a call, and we'll talk soon. Bye. We're waiting for you if you want to get to the end of it now. Okay, thank you. Bye. So that's Tony Geldenhuis. He was there, but the receptionist saw him going in his office, so obviously he had done a little bit of a sidestep. So I'll try and call him again. I'll give him a bit of time to read the affidavit. That's very serious stuff. I'm talking real attacking the person now, Aaron Pascoe. That's how the Admiralty law works. You attack the other person who's interfering with me, between me and those people I'm accusing on 61 Cook Street. I'm going to pull them out one by one. Okay, but I'm going to show you with the rest of the followers. We've got about 1,620 followers on Facebook. There's enough people there who are believing in what we're doing is true, is in fact true. Okay, everything I do is true. It's up to the police to do something to respond or to protect their name from being humiliated in front of Facebook, in front of the world, and in front of the British government, especially the British government. I'm expecting them now to jump in and do something. Otherwise, I'm just waiting for the Secretary of State, Philip Hammond. He'll get the letter tonight that I've emailed to him, a bit late, but he'll get it. He responds straight away, so I've got a reply there. You can see it on Facebook, where I'm communicating with him. He's the only one in this whole entire world who's listening and watching what's happening here. The Defence Force is our protectorate, and the King's Commerce, King's Bench, and King of the Sea, everything King is our business. Okay, I'm speaking for the King of England here, right in front of your eyes. And if there's anybody who doesn't think so, then you'll have to put something in writing in front of that group of people. We've got a dedicated group of 1,620. Thank you very much. You're up on top of the list with anything we recover and salvage from the spoils of Prize Act and bounty and booty. This is what these courts here in this country, or any Commonwealth country, are doing. They're business, they've got nothing to do with us, they're foreign, they're alien, and they are a government in exile. That means they're squatting on our land, running their business. They're supposed to be governing and making law for us. They're actually using it against us now. And we're still in the federal state of New South Wales. In Canberra, that's the FBI there. I'm expecting the CID to be part of them too. So we've got the SFO, Serious Fraud Office, in England, London, and here in New Zealand. Now I'm waiting for them to respond to us and to investigate, but not be involved, to investigate for themselves and their records and stand aside, out of the way, because we're going straight to England and bring the policemen here. We're going to bring them here and to enforce and to look after our business. Okay, that's the authority. They can actually step in over the top of the Supreme Courts here. They're fraud. Sean Elias, you, and Jerry Mataparai Andrews, you, and Helen Clark, you, John Key, you, Chris Finlayson, you, and the Queen, you. These are all the people we're actually naming in front of you, photos and all. And it won't go away. It's a indictment on you. It's a lien on you. It is a levy on your estate. Everything you own is going to be debted against the pound note, right? The British pound note is equivalent to the Moai pound note. We have got King Tawhao of Tainui, Waikato, had the pound note from 1888 to 1930. So that was our power right, still is our power right. Right? We're going back on that and the land laws of England over these land title loans, computer generated titles here. So don't be surprised when we get through this Cook Street, the rest will be the same. And people down on Lotton Point Motel, as a message to you, the owners, you have to get your money back from the lawyers who put you in there with your mortgage, okay? Because Admiralty law of King William is the control over any mortgages in this country. Comes underneath the title of the organic native title. Right? If you've got a native title, you'll be doing pretty well, but you have to show it in front of Moai, okay? And the British government, not the Crown. We're not talking Crown here. That's just a corporate business. We're firing out of the way and getting them against 1141 900 million trillion pound notes. That's the foreclosure amount on the World Bank, which is supposed to be our bank, the Maori Bank. So we're ditching the word Maori and iwi out of the way and putting Moai in its place. Right? We had the Maori government and confederation for many years to try and resolve the flag issue. Well, unfortunately, it's still got to go through Westminster High Upper House before we can do anything with it. So that's what we're preparing to go to Westminster now with 4 palms. We've got a private investigator from there. We've got a bank person to do the bank, the pound note, to print it off against the levy of all the debtors. And now all you 4 million people in New Zealand and the voters, 3 million voters, you're all debtors. Okay, on that side, on the Queen side, and with the New Zealand company, the John Key's government in Wellington. You're all alien, exile, de jure, de jure, de jure. Right? That's a government sitting on the land from somewhere else, right? Somewhere else. Their jurisdiction of a mace or paddle up the river, no? Paddle up the river, you heard that saying? Yeah, well, that's it. Paddle up the river, and it's got no history beside King William IV, great sovereign seal. Sovereign seal is the horse, and him on his horse, and his ship, vessel. He created Admiralty law, so those people down there on Lotton Point, Potikiroa Ki Waipu area, all that area is what we're going to develop, 20 billion right through there, okay? So we'll come down, 400 Lotton Point Road, you'll be cleared off, and those ones on the motel be cleared off, that one will be flattened, okay, out of the way, because it's offensive on our urupa. We'll be put back into urupa, and then we'll start our projects off with the funding from debtors, okay? Debtors levy, balance the books, that's what we're doing with the King's Bench and King's Royal Revenue. That belongs to us. Everything the Queen has derived has been taken through making the King silent. He's not silent anymore because I'm speaking for him and others in our group. Okay, all those members, those 1,620 members on Facebook, you have a legitimate legal right to the claim of what we are recovering and what we are salvaging off these cheeky boats that come and dent ours and hide away in the courts. Right? That's just another boat out of our materials, and all they are is just another person with a square box name with capital letters. Okay? So those are corporations, and we've got corporations. You have to be a corporate company to actually talk that language. Okay? So we're talking their language and flipping it around the other way to master the boat, the ship, the vessel. I'm the master of the boat, the ship, the vessel, Hawani, Kahaki, Wanoa in capital letters, right? And Moai, Crown in capital letters, and the brackets around it. That's the stupid name thing they call it. And it owns trusts in this country like iwi, Maori iwi is that it. They don't have a title, whakapapa or DNA, it's just a it. Right? So they put all these its together in Parliament in Wellington, and they're it for it. right? That hit you this and hit you that and hit you this and hit you that, and take all your money off you and take it somewhere else. Okay, so what we're doing is we're salvaging the money in this court on Facebook. That's a Admiralty court martial. Okay, I'm acting like a court martial here and talking on the same level or higher than a judge. Okay? The judge cannot adjudicate against his own crown crooked, fraud people in the police force. I'm accusing them now in front of you. I'm accusing the police of running a racket fraud business, right, with the judges, their clubhouse and their lawyers, right? We're exposing it in front of you with just these 1,620 followers. We haven't got thousands and thousands, we've just got enough. Just enough believers, okay? The rest will come running someday, but they can stay over there because we'll just lock it off and enjoy working together for the very first time. We've been in a silent slumber with the king being silenced, and now we're able to speak on his level, okay, until another king comes along. But all the commerce, everything derived using Admiralty law, the wars are started with Admiralty law. The control belongs to us, right? The partner, the contract, commercial contract partner of that law. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to tell these police. You see, they don't want to hear; they block their ears from left to right. And so, Aaron Pascoe, this message is for you. You're the detective, senior sergeant of the Auckland Central Police Station. You're the intelligence gathering officer. Okay, you go around in people's houses and take everything. I've seen it on the video. You took all their artifacts, their precious memorials off the wall, and took them away. And what do you do? Put them in the auction and sell them. You're going to get sold right the same way. I'm citing you for what you said to that lady. You said, she asked you. So that means you're saying I'm a terrorist. And what did you say? You went like this. Yes, you are. You see, Mr. Pascoe, that's what you did. And in another breath, you know, your men, they're saying the same thing. Because you put all this stories together. It took a year to compile stuff that you pinched. The computers, all the documents and everything. You took them away. You actually stole them. I'm accusing you of a stone. You're going to get really wrapped when the British read what I just said to you and to them. They're going to be livid with you, right? If you're a POM, you're in real trouble because I've got 4 of them working with me, right? 4 of them. And they're all ticking the boxes. Mr. Pascoe, you've got a big smirk on your face. It's my people. Those my people you damaged with your ship. And you're the master of your ship. I'm the master of my ship. In the same group of corporations sitting on these lands, right? You don't have that authority when it comes to you on yourself in a contract, private contract business. It's our business. You poked your nose in. You opened your mouth and said, don't go on that section. You see? I'm just making this quite plain to everybody in the world. Watch it. Right? Over 1 billion people. You're surprised when I said 1 billion people on Facebook. In fact, there are over 1 billion people on Facebook watching. Okay? Plus the ones on Twitter. We've got about 3,000 followers, following us businesses, following Moai. Okay? My Crown and Confederation. Tidal Energy, business. We've got big deals going on here to trade, but you guys are blocking it off for yourselves. You're guarding your own entity interests, not the public's. I'm just making the public who are ignorant, just as ignorant as you are, that they'll get the bill too, right? They're going to get the bill. Because the more they look the other way to this Parliament in Wellington, spinning the same lines all the time and spinning it over to keep themselves going and paying themselves to run a shoddy, incompetent government, we're going to bring in the lords from London here. We only need a few of them to run the whole place. This is a little place. Right? It doesn't take much, just about do it with 5 fingers, run this place. Okay, we've got budgets for everything sitting here, ready to go. So I'm going to take anybody from anywhere in the world to run this role, right? Not only Maoris. Maoris are just as bad, right? You've got the Maoris, like Shane Jones, right? You've got a pirate look on your face, and you're talking like a pirate, right? In supporting the oil drilling, you don't care about the fracking or anything. You only want what's in drilling, and prop up yourselves and your corporations. Your corporations are billed to hell. Shane Jones and all the other people, Willie Jackson, all those people who have been bagging me all these years. Okay, this is now the time. We take you in the court, in the Admiralty court, see how much you know about this place, right? About carving it up and wrecking the whole place, just for your own ends, right? And the Hapu's suffering, and the public for that matter. The Maori is not the only ones that are suffering. They're suffering right through the world. So our interest is actually the world people who need these to recover what is actually legally theirs and lawfully theirs in the first place. It's you guys running shot right over the whole people here and us. You're trying to do that with us. And it won't get past us, Mr. Pastor. It won't get past us with your affidavit. You see? That's what she said to the lady. Look at my affidavit. When she said, I'm a terrorist. And you said, yes. And then after she asked you, what makes me a terrorist? He says, read my affidavit. That's what he said. That's what he said, Mr. Aaron Pascoe. Right? You belittled my people. You put those kids in a shed, locked them up, and left them there all day. You're going to get it for that. You're going to get it. Don't be surprised that the Admiralty law this way with Moai hangs you. Right? You can say that because we're in a declaration of war. That's what our flag is. The Confederation flag you see up there is a flag of war. Right? It's a flag of banks, commerce, King William, and us, the Moai Hapu people. Not the Maori people. There was no such word as Maori in 1835, even at 1840. No such word. That was made up by these crown people and these Iwas. Right? They dreamed that up. Right? You take it to court, you'd be gone. You won't live. You won't live. You won't win. So that's all I want to do. I'm trying to wrap this up. My friend Jamie's coming up. We're going to have a little talk. Get ready. Get things organised with Sharon. She's our administrator, chief administrator. She's very good at what she does with trusts, Ngāti Power, Trust Board, and how it should be run. And but we're going to do what we think how it should be run. So we're testing that out. We're testing everybody out. Right? See if we could do any better. We're not saying we're the best. We're just saying we're going to have a crack at it, and we're going to do it differently. Okay. So there's all those Ngāti Power people. We're starting on that coastline, down the East Cape, all the way up through Whakatane, Tuhi Ruawai. He'll be working with the Moai Tidal Energy project with the steelworks in the sea. They're not little projects, they're big ones. So our lawyer, Yu Tai Choi, the South Korean lawyer QC, notary public, who signed our commercial lien, search and seizure, arrest warrants. He signed it off. That went to Judge Mackey, QC, judge in the High Court of Admiralty in London. Okay, the biggest court in the world, the Rolls Bank in Rolls Bill. Okay, so they do cases like this over $1 million, you know, nothing less, in that court where he is. They go past the front court where the marshal and the registrar, we went, jumped that and went straight up to him. See, we don't need to play around there when you're talking king stuff. You go right to the top. That's us. We're talking to king. Okay? Thank you very much. We'll catch you later. I've got somebody who wants me. Bye for now.